Hello everybody, I'm Harold with Nature's Friends, and today we're going to show you how to make deer barbecue. Well, we're going to cook the deer first and show you how to make the deer barbecue and homemade barbecue sauce. So what we're going to do is rub this rub on the deer. This is some rub that Marcia made. We have a video on it. Very good.
It's pretty much got everything you need. It's got salt and pepper and cumin and all your,
It's some really good stuff.
all your spices.
And then we're going to place each piece in the crock pot.
Well, yep.
Yeah, this, and the way the economy is getting, I know people want to fuss about, some people are going to fuss about deer. This is deer meat. One of my students gave it to me. They still think about old Harold. Matter of fact, the same student just said, I'll bring you some more deer this year. Great kid. But anyway, the way the economy is getting, and the deer population, and Harold just made a mess, it's getting pretty rough. So anyway, deer meat is great food, great healthy, very healthy. I'm going to pour half a natural light in it. And then we'll put it on the crock pot, on the cooker, on medium, overnight. Then when we get it off tomorrow, you'll see it's tender, falls apart. We'll make a great barbecue. See you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. This is deer meat's been cooking all night. It's nice and tender. We're going to show you how we cut it up, chop it up. You can pull it apart if you want, but we chop it up with a chef knife.
Makes delicious barbecue, doesn't it?
We used to do this when we lived on the mountain all the time. And it's good cold, hot, anyhow you have it, with coleslaw, without coleslaw, it doesn't matter. As long as you got a good barbecue sauce on it. And this is nice and tender. Then we're going to show you, now this, like I say, this is deer meat. We cooked it in beer and Marcia's rub. So you don't have to use beer. You can use water, beef broth. I mean, you can just use anything. Maybe no water at all. I don't know.
I think the deer's too lean. It might dry it out.
Well, that's what I thought. Last time I did it, we didn't put anything.
It's too dry. Yeah, that just helps keep the meat moist. Well, you can pull that apart with your fingers. It's doing great.
This, and the deer population is getting pretty bad. And deer can spread diseases within their own cells and get into their little herds, and that's not a pretty sight. And it's a cheaper meat too. These days, you need to save all you can. So when we get done chopping this up, we're going to show you how we make our barbecue sauce.
Okay, well let's get back then after you've chopped.
Okay,
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, now I'm going to show you how we make our barbecue sauce. Right, it's really simple, and I don't measure anything. Marcia always says, well, they want to know how much.
Approximately.
Well, you want about a cup of ketchup. I'm going to put some molasses.
Would you say a tablespoon or two?
Yeah. Some vinegar.
Well, that was a lot of vinegar.
Marcia doesn't.
I've never made this.
You've eaten the meat. I've made it before.
I know, you make it and I love it.
Worcestershire, Texas Pete, and then as you're cooking, you can taste it and see what you think it needs. Then we're going to put some brown sugar.
Okay.
Then we're going to turn it on. Okay, we're going to mix all this up. If we don't have deer meat, you can use a pork butt, you can use beef, you can use any kind of meat you want. I've never made it out of squirrel or rabbit or nothing, but we haven't killed any of those in so long. I'm sure it'd be good too. But I mean, making your stuff at home is always better to eat. And even going to a fast food restaurant anymore, holy moly, and the calories that you got in that stuff burn you up, make you blow up like a whale. I've recently lost 50 pounds, and on mine and Scooby's diet we went on, we feel better. We just picked beans this morning too. Didn't have the best of luck.
Well, that's because the deer topped them.
Yeah, the deer topped them. So anyway, then we're going to put a little more
You wanted a little more
Texas
heat.
Pete.
Would cayenne pepper do the same thing?
I don't know. I've never used that at all.
Well, that's good heat too.
We'll let Marcia taste it.
Pretty yummy.
I know. It is good. Okay, so now we got that made. Turn that off. Excuse me. Here's our meat. We're going to pour it over it.
I know why you like all that vinegar from living in North Carolina. That vinegar.
Well, see, I always like the vinegar sauce
Yeah.
over the other kind, but
So if people aren't that fond, they could maybe only do maybe a couple tablespoons of vinegar instead of, you look like you maybe put half a cup, quarter cup.
I like my, wasn't it good?
It's delicious. Well, it all complements each other with the the brown sugar and the molasses. It is.
Okay, so now all you got to do is put that on a bun or slices of bread, whatever you want to put it on. Add some coleslaw. I'm not going to eat it yet because it's like
A little early for a deer sandwich.
8:44, so a deer sandwich is a little bit early. But anyway, we're gonna enjoy this, and you enjoy making it yourself. Enjoy the barbecue sauce. Until next time, I'm Harold. Thank you and subscribe and hit the like and the notification button. Thank you. Bye bye.